Hi, my name is CoreySeamster. Here's a trend analysis on the top 10 quick service restaurant vendors according to Journalistic 2020. A review of the quick service restaurant QSR Top 50 for 2019 based on a total of 65 contenders. 50 of the top contenders were selected. Out of these 50, we've got some data from the QRS magazine. This magazine tracks the leading QRS and ranks them. These rankings, 5 of the top ranked companies will be selected along with 5 of the bottom ranked companies. Together, data analysis will be performed using qualitative and quantitative methods to identify trends across the industries. From top to bottom, left to right, here's a sales analysis. So what trends do we see in the data? Out of combined total sales of $91+ million, the minimum sales was identified as roughly around $555,000, and the maximum sales at around $38.5 million. Average sales being around $9.1 million. Out of the total count of 10 companies participating in this study, 42%, 55%, roughly around 39 million, was associated with sales in the burger category or burger segment. Across the 6 different segments: burger, snack, chicken, sandwich, and global, and pizza. In 2018, system-wide sales in the millions. You can see at the bottom chart, McDonald's led the effort, and for the burgers was a little under 39 million. All the companies to the top on the 5 on the left are the top that were ranked number 1 within their specific category or segment, and all the ones on the right are the ones who ranked the lowest in their particular segment. As you can see, all the ones on the left, the top contenders, were high achievers in sales, and then essentially the bottom performers, as you can see on the line, it's a line of change, basically saying that that's where they ranked, the category ranked. For trends by segment, what trends do you see across the different segments? As you can see here, across the company units by category, 27% the company units were associated with the snack category, 36% with the burger category, 10% with the global category, 4 with chicken, and 1 with pizza. As mentioned before, burger segment dominated the sales in the millions category with almost 43%, followed by snacks with 22.72%. Specifically for total units, number of actual facilities to operate the companies by company in category, Subway had the most with little less than 40% of the units, followed by Starbucks, and then McDonald's. This is a good trend because it shows that although McDonald's is one of the front runners in the burger category for the highest amount of sales, it also shows that there are not necessarily has the most amount of units associated. And followed by the last chart shows the category rank by sales and total units by company and category. This shows that, as you can see, the burger category is the highest sales achievers, specifically with McDonald's in the mix, with Subway followed by them, and Taco Bell and Starbucks. Some segments in motion basically which restaurant segments are moving and how. As you can see, if you look at the reference in the middle of the page here of 0, anything to the left of 0 is units that change, and anything to the right was change. To the left is anything that reduced the number of units over the last year, and anything to the right is everything that added. So although McDonald's is in the number 1 ranked spot with the most sales, they actually reduced the amount of stores they had opposed to adding anything. Now, as you can see here, for the snack category, you have organizations that are just innovating in the technology world to stay ahead of customer trends. Factors for success or failure. Success factors: companies share the willingness to embrace technology. Some of those factors for failure include, but are not limited to, company units compared to sales growth and the locations and such. My investment recommendation would be McDonald's due to their high growth rate with their new CEO, or their existing CEO, Steve, in addition to their expansion efforts, trying to continue to sell more of those franchises back, facilities back to the franchisees, to continue efforts. And in addition, with their technology efforts and the drive-thrus and such, using artificial intelligence and other tools, in their mergers with technology companies, we look forward to that, and I think McDonald's would be a great idea. Location would be a good investment for our West Coast. Don't really have a financial projection here, no estimate. Based on weather projections on the West Coast over the course of the next month, West Coast normally seems year-round sunny skies with light shattered skies, and weather between 60s and 80s. Geographic impacts due to COVID, earthquakes, and other impacts, natural disasters like that, potential immigration issues. These could all impact the ability for expansion or new development efforts. However, McDonald's is a major franchise in the world, has a good financial backing and investments to facilitate those. Sanitation issues for Cali, although the air quality is bad, at the same time, it's a good location for new facilities.